Set your alarm, aren't you hungry?
Stop complaining about men having audacity when you calling they medium ugly. The problem is y'all keep letting ugly men have confidence. We need to go back to shaming ugly men. That's why so many gargoyles and monsters in the club holding up the sections, holding up the space, looking scary. Because y'all keep calling them medium ugly. Y'all keep calling short niggas handsome kings. You need to call these niggas what the they is. You're hideous. Your hair.
I know she ain't talking, bro. Like, what's going on? What's really going on right now? Like, what's that term? What's that term? The kettle calling the pot black. How it go, bro? She the last motherfucker to call somebody ugly, man.
Is very strange. The size of your head is not proportionate to your body. You have a bird chest. Your arms is too skinny. Why you be in the gym and your legs are skinny? We need to start calling them the out. They don't hesitate to tell what they don't like about us. They don't like our hair. They don't like our edges. They don't like our lashes. They don't like our birthday makeup. They got.
Well, look, those are things you can control, though. You can control your lashes, your hair, your edges. Those are things you can absolutely control. A nigga can't control if his head big as shit. A nigga absolutely cannot control that, bro. Hold on, what's the list she ran down? Hold on, I'm gonna run it back.
Strange. The size of your head is not proportionate to your body.
Can't control that.
You have a bird chest. Your
Alright, you can do something about that, but that take work.
arms is too skinny. Why you
Arms are too skinny, you know, I'm skinny. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't like, you know what I'm saying? I got a decent size to me.
in the gym and your legs are skinny? We need to start calling them the out. They don't hesitate to tell what they don't like about us. They don't like our hair.
You can control your hair. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can, you know, like, y'all can buy your hair.
They don't like our edges. They don't
Y'all don't have to have edges.
like our lashes.
You definitely don't have to have lashes.
Like our birthday makeup. They got.
And y'all definitely don't have to have birthday makeup. Those are all things that women can absolutely control, bruh.
Everything to say. And then y'all be over here, oh, he's just medium ugly. I mean, he's all right. He got money. Y'all be letting them think the money, the Casablanca shirts and the Mary jeans is a up. And that's why they be playing with y'all. Oh, they got audacity. You gave them the audacity. Y'all stop.
You know, and I won't take away completely from what she's saying. A lot of women go for a lot of these dudes just because they got a little bit of money, right? Don't matter how the nigga look. He got money, he got a section, he got status. They going. And it's not all women, but a lot of women, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we could have got a better messenger, though. This would mean more coming from a pretty bitch. Not Gucci.
The niggas ugly. I don't know what the happened. Medium ugly. I wish I would give some grace. Hideous ass.
So it's about that time. And of course, I'm talking about for another interesting looking woman to get online
Interesting.
and call the population of men available ugly. Now, this is like video number 15 I've done. Guys, at one point, this is how delusional the chicks that say this type of stuff are. At one point, I remember covering one specific lady. And
don't show that ugly ass bitch, man, with the mustache. He about to show that ugly ass bitch with the mustache.
She got on camera, said the exact same thing of like, men are so ugly, this is that. And she was getting flamed. Oh yeah, and we're about to check out some responses to this video too. All I did was play her video, make a reaction to it. You guys know typically when it comes to this particular type of video, I just, I let you guys brew. I ask you guys what you think. And she tried to like report the video for some type of harassment. And I was blown away. I was blown away. And I bet you this chick right here probably feels some type of way of how people are going to respond. Now, if we go in the comment section here.
But you know why though? I think if she was pretty, she probably wouldn't have made the video. She probably wouldn't have been online complaining about dudes because she would have had one or a few. She don't got no nigga checking for her, bro. Not anyone that she want for real.
They're here laughing. Yeah, men are so ugly. Oh my gosh. Ha 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 ha. And then
this is the trick. This is the trick. Cause I'm pretty sure a lot of girls in her comment section look way better than her. But they would let this woman get on the internet and complain, you know what I'm saying, and give y'all her opinion, and y'all will follow her. Why are y'all listening to her? She don't got what you want. She can't get what you want. Especially if you look better than her. Why does what she say matter when you can pull something she can't? Of course she mad. Of course she bitter. Of course she's calling niggas ugly. Cause she can't get them, bruh. And you in the comment, don't tell me you in the comment section knowing you look better than her, and you in the comment section agreeing with this shit. Like, look at this girl right here. Look at this girl right here. She probably got her face beat with makeup, but even without that makeup, she probably look better than that. Look at her, and she talking about something. The Raw took me the fuck out. Like, come on, shawty. You about to listen to that? You look like this, and you about to listen to that? What the fuck wrong with you? What's wrong with you, shawty? And that's another problem I had with when the manosphere was popping. And like, I would agree with what niggas was saying, but I would look at them niggas and be like, man, y'all niggas ugly though, bruh. How you gonna be representing us and you ugly as a bitch, man? At least, that's what, you know, at least get a good looking nigga on there to say the shit, bro. That's why the females were so quick to listen to Derek Jackson. Cause one, he wasn't ugly, bruh. He looked like he stayed in shape too. And he was pandering to women, saying stuff they like to hear. But it was coming from a vessel that was appealing to look at. Those things matter, bro. So if you get on here and you look like this, and I was like, why are we listening to what you got to say? You can't get it. So of course you mad. Man, come on.
People started responding.
Ugly men have confidence. We need to go back to shaming ugly men.
Yo! And two, why can't they have confidence? What the fuck? Why is their confidence bothering you? If an ugly man got confidence, what that got to do with you? Like, what? So, ugly niggas supposed to be walking around insecure? Like, what the fuck? We want a bunch of insecure, ugly ass niggas walking around. Who is that helping? Definitely not you. Or maybe it is helping you. Maybe that is to your benefit. Maybe a bunch of ugly, insecure ass niggas would benefit you. Then maybe you could get one. I don't know.
Yo, you gotta watch that. You can't just throw around the ugly word like
You not part of the community.
what the f are we talking about? Then she has a problem with ugly niggas having confidence. Niggas can't have confidence because you think they ugly. Ma'am,
I'm pretty sure 98% niggas don't.
find you attractive. You look like that hippo off Madagascar. What the f
Shots.
Ugly men.
Shots fired. Hippo of Madagascar. Okay. Yeah, that's hilarious. This here is the hippo of Madagascar. Yo, that's funny.
And look.
This here is
Even she could get a nigga, bruh. She had niggas, bro. On the Madagascar movie, it was the male hippo that liked her and the giraffe liked her. So she had niggas, bro. Even the hippo of Madagascar had niggas. If she had niggas, she wouldn't be online right now looking like what I called her, the lady out the syrup bottle lady. Bruh.
what else do we have here? We're gonna check out some responses here. Let's read a few comments. Top comment here reads, "Ref, she's tackling her teammates." Funny. Don't even do Gloria like that. That's hilarious. That's the character's name who he was referencing from Madagascar. Somebody else, he says 100 women versus accountability.
Someone said friendly fire. That's crazy.
Here's somebody else who says friendly fire. What the F? Somebody else here added, it's always the fridge. Another person here says it's always the 2 out of 10s. They don't like this the other way around. I guarantee you every time they don't like this the other way around.
And what make it so bad, bro, one thing, she already like hard to look at, but she came on here, well, her hair not done, she ain't try to put no makeup on, she ain't even try to get a good camera angle, nigga. Like, she just came on here barefaced, loud as shit.
Guarantee
and wrong.
Every time they don't like this the other way around. Of course, though, what can you expect, right? Chances are, if you ask this woman and you ask her what would she rate herself, By the way, I haven't given her any rating. I just served the coffee here. I just served the coffee. But if you ask her where she would rate herself, I'll ask you, what do you think she would give herself as far as a rating? I'm looking at her.
The only time she get an honest answer if you put her next to an actual, like, attractive woman. It ain't no lying then. Or a group of attractive. You put her next to a group of, like, really attractive women and ask her to rate herself, she's gonna have to tell the truth. It's no way that they can sit there and lie to each other's face. Like, bro, if you went down the line and say, all right, everybody rate yourself, you obviously look better than her. All of y'all obviously look better than her. Ain't no way y'all gonna agree with her being on the same rating as you. Like, y'all gonna have to tell the truth. Cause if not, then I don't know, man.
I'm like, I'm not even sure if she likes men, you know? And then I stumbled on this video.
And as a man, if you saying bullshit and in my phone, why would you think the word love and hun will make me receive the bullshit better? Do you think you smarter than me? Do you think you smarter than me? Do you think that manipulation tactic is working? You silly. Men will say the most absolute bullshit. You'll tell them, oh, take me on a date. That nigga would say, oh, I don't have to take you on a date to be in your presence, ma.
Niggas ain't nobody trying to take that on a date. Bro, I can't be rich man saying with this. Man, you out to fuck up all my prospects. Man, bro, just the fact that a man would even want to, like, stick his thing in, you's a nasty nigga, bro. Whoever you are, you nasty, my dude. Desperate, blind, something, horny. Like, hell nah.
But I hear you, love. I will choke the love out your throat. Seriously. Like, who do you think you fooling? Like, they say love and hun, you gonna instantly fall. Like, oh, he's so romantic. Nigga, this is not 2013, bro.
One thing I'll say, though, and this is obviously proof that she actually dates men. At least she came on here without the caked up makeup. From what I see. Without the caked up makeup. Because most times when a chick will get on.
Yeah. And I said that earlier, too. Like, she ain't had no makeup on. But I wasn't saying that as in a girl needs to wear makeup. I was saying that as in she came on here barefaced in the motherfucker, unprepared. You know what I'm saying? She didn't study for the test, bro. She just came here and started winging it. She don't have a come in here and start winging it face, bro. Some girls have a I'm a wing it face, not her.
And start dissing men for being ugly. The biggest factor that they seem to forget is that they can easily just go online and do their makeup and all of a sudden turn into a completely different person. I saw somebody else who was also talking about how our standards of beauty have really been impacted based on the fact that we spend a lot of time on social media and based on us comparing ourselves to people who use face filters and tweak their facial structures. You know, people use like Facetune and things like that. I think that's a pretty valid point. What I'm personally glad to see is more and more men are not afraid to call out a chick like this who's just being straight up delusional. I mean, there was a time when people would be like, oh my gosh, that's so mean. Have you ever thought of how she feels? And they're not thinking of how
She's saying how she feel. She's saying she don't want ugly niggas to have confidence. Which, when you flip that the other way around, if a dude got on here and say, y'all ugly bitches, I don't know why y'all ugly hoes got confidence. How that sound, bro? Yeah, how does that sound? Y'all ugly, so y'all not supposed to have confidence. What? Bro, we don't care. We don't care if the ugly girl got confidence, bro, because we're not talking to the ugly girl, bro. Like, she can be confident and ugly over there, bro. Let her be as confident as she want to be. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Men feel when they get online and make crazy statements like, men are so ugly. Unfortunately for modern women today, you will get checked.
We not 14, 15-year-old kids. Like, I need y'all to open the playbook and realize the fucking material is dated.
Let's read a few more comments here. I thought some of these were hella funny. Check out a few more. Somebody else who says, pot of greed head ass. Somebody else says the call is coming from inside the house.
Y'all know who the pot of greed is from Yu-Gi-Oh? Bro, if you don't know who the pot of greed is, type that shit in on Google and see what pop up, bro.
Another person who says, Ref, she's scoring own goals. If there's one thing I've really learned is most men are actually pretty kind. I don't think modern women realize just how kind men are.
Nope.
I think part of that kindness too was really set up by the patriarchy, which women thought by taking down would actually create a better environment. But with equality, you get the type of treatment that men usually typically give each other, right? Let me give you an example. When two male friends are really, really close, when two men have a great relationship, they typically are really honest with each other. Sometimes they'll even make fun of each other about things that are actually a problem. You know this. Close male friends roast each other, and they're honest with each other to a level that they typically wouldn't be honest to women because women are highly emotional. And for a long time, I think there was this idea that, you know, you don't say that to a lady, or you don't treat a lady like that, or you don't tell a woman that.
Bro, I said this before. Any environment changes when you add a woman to it. Think about it. Wherever you at, whoever you with, the whole entire atmosphere, the whole entire environment, the vibe, whatever you want to call it, changes when a woman shows up. Example, the barbershop. You change up how you speak. The workplace. You change up how you move. When you put women there, everything changes. You have to be a watered down version of yourself just out of respect for that woman's presence. Which, of course, we want to respect women, but I don't think women really realize like how much as men we really like water ourselves down to make them feel comfortable as possible in that environment. And then even after doing all that, some women, not all women, some women still have the entitlement to complain or find a problem where there's no real problem. Sometimes, not all the times, right? Sometimes there are legitimate things that need to be addressed, but generally speaking, bro, if women really understood, and I'm pretty sure they could say the same thing about men in certain scenarios, it's always going to be differences. But what I'm saying is if women really understood how much we as men like really like held back and watered down how we act and how we speak around them, they would, I would imagine they would be more appreciative and more aware and more understanding instead of like complaining or trying to change everything, trying to get us to speak and think like they do. Cause if you watch these dating shows, you watch Pop the Balloon, you watch these podcasts and see how much as men we have to change our language to appeal to the way that women hear things. Like really pay attention to that, bro. Next time you watch a podcast or Pop the Balloon or any dating show, listen to how the men have to speak to appeal to a woman's ear. Like, it's like niggas don't talk like that for real, bro. But we get on the internet and they get to saying these female language arts, bro. Like, it's crazy, man. But do we get the same in return? Like, do women try to change their language up in the way that they speak to appeal to the ears of a man? Like, do we see that? I'm not saying they don't. I'm asking, do we see it? Do we hear it? Do we experience that? Oh, man, that's a good question. I'm going to put that
It's not
in my notes.
the dress that's making you look fat. You're actually fat.
Right.
You don't say that because you want to spare her feelings. She's a woman. She's emotional. But no, we live in a society where women are like, hey, there's no difference between you and me. And now it's kind of like fair game. And also, not only have women said, hey, we're equal, so let's treat each other with mutual respect. No, they've gone a step further. They're like, we are equal, and we're going to have generally a more nasty attitude towards men. And it's just not going to work out because men understand bitter truths about being a man. You understand. You're like, okay, I see my flaws and I accept them. A man looks in the mirror and he could say, all right, I've got a big nose, or I have a big head, or whatever it may be, right? He can say, I'm short. Okay, what am I going to do to work on this? Typically, when a woman looks at herself in the mirror, she's stuck on whatever she thinks is a deficiency. Usually then we'll try to blame other people for also recognizing that, right? This has also been seen in the body positivity movement. And if you can't accept beauty in all shapes and sizes, you're the enemy. In the end, I just think humility is important for everybody. Lastly, for my currently engaged men or soon to be married men who want a prenup but don't know where to start, we're talking about prenuptial agreements here. Head over to fathershaverights.com, where we've helped hundreds of men get educated on the first steps to take before you hire your attorney. Our guide has been.
I wish I was talking about in the comments, bro. She a little strong in the face, be calling people ugly. Damn, why that man calling men ugly? At this point, these chicks are insane. Does she see herself? I guess when she looks in the mirror, she sees a young Halle Berry from Boomerang. That's dangerous if that's what she see, bro. Social media created this delusion. Nah, man, I think that delusion was always there. I just think social media enhanced it because it didn't just come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? It had to be there. It had to already be there first for it to get to this point. Like, it's just like how they say money changes people, but come to find out, money really just makes you more of what you already were. Like, you already had these desires. The money just gave you the access to it, and now you really get to exercise those desires. And some people take it too far, right? So the delusion was already there. It just got taken too far. Well, I believe anyway. But look, man, y'all like the video. LIKE, like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all be safe. I'm out.
Bruh, you recording?